South Africa is at a crossroads. The ANC is talking to the EFF, and the future of our democracy hangs in the balance. Will we see radical change or total chaos? Stay tuned, because what happens next could shake the nation to its core. The political ground in South Africa is trembling once again, and at the center of this seismic shift are two powerful forces, the African National Congress and the economic freedom fighters. As coalition talks continue to dominate the national discourse following the dramatic outcome of the 2024 national elections, South Africans are watching with a mix of curiosity, fear, and hope. The idea of a possible ANC-EFF alignment, once considered far-fetched, is now on the table, with implications that could alter the trajectory of the nation for decades to come. The 2024 election didn't deliver a clear winner. For the first time in South Africa's democratic history, no party secured an outright majority. This forced the ruling ANC to look for partners in order to form a government. The DA and IFP were quick to negotiate a role within the newly coined Government of National Unity, but simmering dissatisfaction within ANC ranks has left many wondering if an ideological alignment with the EFF might offer a better long-term solution, despite the volatility it could unleash. Behind closed doors, talks between senior ANC and EFF leaders have intensified. Both parties see opportunity in unity, the ANC hoping to reignite its fading revolutionary spirit, and the EFF positioning itself as the torchbearer of radical economic transformation. But the public remains divided. While some applaud the idea of black-led unity against Western economic dominance and the private sector elite, others warn of economic instability, institutional erosion, and the risk of authoritarianism. South Africa's fragile democracy stands on the edge of a new experiment. Julius Malema, the firebrand leader of the EFF, has made it clear that his party won't join the GNU. Instead, he's offering the ANC an alternative: abandon its neoliberal tendencies, embrace land expropriation without compensation, nationalize strategic industries, and walk hand in hand with the Red Berets into what he calls economic freedom in our lifetime. These demands are not small. They would require a full reversal of ANC policy stances that have formed the core of South Africa's post-apartheid governance model. President Cyril Ramaphosa is under enormous pressure. On one side, he's trying to maintain stability and investor confidence with centrist parties like the DA. On the other, there's a vocal and growing faction within his own party calling for deeper transformation, a voice echoed loudly by the EFF. The ANC's internal divisions are more exposed than ever, and Ramaphosa's leadership is being tested by both ideological battles and political maneuvering. South Africans are asking, is this coalition talk a power play, or a genuine vision for the country's future? Could a partnership between the ANC and EFF bring long overdue justice to those still living in poverty 3 decades after apartheid? Or will it accelerate economic collapse and institutional decay? The stakes have never been higher. Land reform, job creation, foreign policy, crime, education, and even the independence of the judiciary could be redefined under a red-green alliance. Meanwhile, opposition parties are circling. The DA has used the uncertainty to position itself as the voice of reason and economic stability, while the MK party, led by Jacob Zuma, is capitalizing on public distrust to wage a court battle against the legitimacy of the GNU. South Africa is entering a new era of political contestation, and nothing is off limits. Courtrooms, press conferences, and street protests are now battlegrounds in this high-stakes war for control. This isn't just politics, it's the reimagination of South Africa's democratic identity. The 1994 dream is being rewritten. The youth are restless, the middle class is anxious, and the unemployed majority is demanding results. Coalition talks are no longer technical negotiations, they are moral reckonings. For those who care about the future of South Africa, this is the moment to stay informed, stay vocal, and stay involved. The shape of our future is being molded in real time, and your voice matters. Don't miss future updates on this fast-moving political storm. If you care about the future of this country, now is the time to pay attention. These coalition talks aren't just politics, they're history in the making. Subscribe to SA Unfiltered, leave your thoughts below, and join the national conversation. Let's uncover the truth together.